Welcome back to 843 TV. We're here now with Miss Debbie Cahoon. She is the Grant Making and Scholarship Associate for the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
So briefly tell everybody, I know it's hard to do it briefly, but a little bit about the Community Foundation and your role.
The Community Foundation of the Lowcountry is a nonprofit organization that's a little bit different than most nonprofits. Instead of having one specific sector that we serve, we look at the community as a whole. We do that in a lot of different ways. We do grant making and scholarships, which I'm privileged to be able to work with the nonprofits in the area and the students to do that. But we also have a lot of other things that we do. We work with nonprofits, strengthening their boards through some training, and then we also try to help community members with fund development and donor services. And then we also try to educate the community with letting them know what's available for them to do to help out.
So let's talk specifically about the Lowcountry Volunteer Connections. Tell us a little bit about that.
Lowcountry Volunteer Connections is a web-based volunteer management program that we maintain at the Community Foundation. It is powered by Hands On Connect, which is a Points of Light affiliate. So there's actually a lot of versatility and a lot of power behind it. Most of the nonprofits in our area use it as a supplement to their own management systems. They use it as a way to attract new volunteer recruits. So they will post their volunteer opportunities on the website, and then community volunteers in turn can go to the website, they can view the opportunities that are available, and then they can choose those that they're the most interested in.
It just makes it more accessible.
It certainly does. It certainly does. It is. It's a great resource, especially for the volunteers who can manage all of their volunteer activities across the board. They can volunteer for organizations within our system, but they can also report hours for volunteer opportunities outside of the system. For example, if they have two organizations that they volunteer for that are registered with us, and then they also volunteer at their school or their church, they can self-report all of those hours. Emails will go out to all of the supervisors of those opportunities, and it becomes a part of their civic transcript.
So it's like a database, basically.
It is a database. It's like a one-stop shopping place for volunteering.
Oh,
and why is that important to the community?
Well, the nonprofits in our area are basically a big part of the infrastructure of the community. They serve so many. They not just human services and health, but arts, environment, education, animal welfare. If it was not for the work they do, a lot wouldn't get done. Yeah. For every dollar that the nonprofit does not have to spend on their human resources, their salary or their payroll, those dollars can go directly to their program. So it's a benefit to them.
That adds up pretty quickly.
It really does. It really does.
What kinds of volunteers opportunities are listed?
Well, we have about 55 listed right now, and they range from taking care of animals to after-school reading. There is a need for physicians, for dentists, for nurses. We have opportunities for grant writers, for administrative help. So there is literally something for everyone, every age group and every person.
So it sounds like if I'm a volunteer and I'm motivated to put in some volunteer work, but I'm hoping to identify the most appropriate category for my skill set, I can go on this website and kind of shop for opportunities as a volunteer. Is that correct?
You certainly can. When you register, you can list your specific skills, and you can have organizations reach out to you and invite you if they need that skill set. Once you're on the site and you're registered, you can search by organization if it's a specific type of organization. If you're interested in helping with animal welfare or environment or education, you can search for those specific types of opportunities. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. It's search specific or invitation. There's just a lot of versatility. It's a wonderful, wonderful program and a great way to give back.
Would this be something that would be significant for, say, like college application, resume building, that type of thing. So would this also be geared towards like high school students who are prepping for college?
Sure. There are so many reasons to volunteer. And the networking aspect is one. The people that you meet, the benefit to your resume. A lot of employers right now are looking for people who give back to the community. Volunteerism is very important, and especially for students. And that's the civic transcript I was mentioned prior. That is something that is important in college applications. A lot of universities
really pressing the importance of that with college application processes right now.
They really are. That can be a deciding factor between students with similar backgrounds and similar grades. What you do for your community, the way you give back, is very, very important to everyone. And the universities recognize that, and hopefully students do as well.
So if I'm a nonprofit, or if I'm a person hoping to volunteer, how would I become listed? How I can list some volunteer opportunities, or how can I check out some volunteer opportunities on this website?
If you go to our website at the Community Foundation, www.cf-lowcountry.org, and press volunteer, it will take you to the portal, and it's very easy. It's broken into 3 sections, one for organizations, one for volunteers, and then one for businesses, and you just click on the appropriate one and follow the directions.
Very
cool.
Very
easy. Thank you.
Well, thank you for being with us. It's always hard to get all that information in one segment. So for more information, make sure that you go check out their website, and make sure you come right back for one more segment of 843 TV.